Rei Kurogane is out his limit. He's collapsed into the rubble of a city block he just spent the last hour defending, his lungs burning with every shallow breath. The S-rank demon is dead, but Rei looks like he might follow it into the grave. His gauntlet hasn't stopped humming. It pulses with a rhythmic, low-frequency vibration, drawing in the static electricity and heat still radiating from the scorched earth around him. Then the sensation shifts. It's a sudden, frigid weight pressing against the back of his mind, like a physical shadow is being draped over his very soul. The removal of an S-rank predator creates an immediate vacuum in the local ecosystem. As Rei lies there, the surrounding darkness is already rushing in to claim the territory he just cleared. A jagged fissure tears open in the air above him, bleeding thick, ink-like smoke. From the center of the rift, a towering figure emerges, its eyes glowing with the intensity of a dying star. The entity speaks, its voice vibrating through Rei's bones. It announces that the Ascension protocol has initiated, triggered by the specific surge of combat energy Rei released to survive. It labels Rei as the vessel. The term is delivered with a cold finality, suggesting he is no longer an individual, but a container for something far more dangerous. The energy of the protocol is already weaving into Rei's own circulatory system. He is now tethered to a power that expects a return on its investment, and the terms of that agreement are entirely out of his hands. The tension snaps with the sound of cracking stone. A massive slab of a nearby roof disintegrates, raining debris down on the spot where Rei just stood. 3 figures in dark, reinforced cloaks descend from the smog. They move with the synchronized precision of a hit squad, blades humming with lethal intent. They aren't here to talk or investigate. Their orders are specific. Find the newly awakened vessel and ensure he does live long enough to understand what he's become. To these men, Rei is no longer a person or a survivor. He is an objective to be neutralized, a piece of volatile equipment that needs to be decommissioned before it can be used. The first assassin strikes with a downward arc designed to end the fight instantly. Rei's mind sees the blade, but his exhausted muscles are too slow to respond. The gauntlet takes over. It jerks Rei's arm upward with bone-snapping speed, manifesting a blade of pure energy just in time to catch the steel. The clash sends a spray of sparks across the ruins. Rei's pupils vanish behind neon blue light. The protocol shatters his physical limitations, turning him into a blur of dark purple auras and kinetic force. He flickers behind the lead assassin before the man can even pull back his sword. With a single, calculated thrust, Rei's energy blade finds its mark, ending the threat with a brutal, mechanical efficiency. The fight is over in seconds, but Rei is left shaking. The gauntlet didn't just help him, it hijacked his motor functions, proving it can treat his body as its own weapon whenever it deems necessary. The remaining assassins scramble backward. They recognize the signature of the awakened protocol, and they know they are suddenly outclassed by the very target they were sent to kill. One of them taps a sequence into a wrist-mounted transmitter. It's a distress signal, broadcasting Rei's exact coordinates and the status of the vessel to a network that spans far beyond this city. Rei watches them go, the realization sinking in. These weren't random scavengers. They were scouts for a much larger global organization that now knows exactly where he is. Above the ruins, the atmosphere begins to churn. Heavy, black clouds spiral inward, signaling a shift in the environment that mirrors the forces now converging on his position. A single monster is easy to track. An army of hunters, supported by a global infrastructure, is an entirely different scale of survival. Rei is standing right at the center of a storm that is only starting to pull in the